Yo, welcome to episode 104 of the Breeze podcast. I'm your boy, John McCollin. Victor's over here. We got a special guest. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on?
Yes.
That's me. That's
Yeah.
me.
So this right here is Aidan. I went into the school thinking that I'll be the only person representing the Caribbean, and then he comes along. Turns out he's a pretty okay guy.
Yeah, I'm doing. I hope so.
Well, you can tell them your story, Aidan.
Okay. Well, where to start? I grew up in Trinidad for 15 years of my life. Pretty cool. Very fun place to live, I have to admit. Really good parties. And then, my family situation changed. So we moved to the British Virgin Islands for a year and a half or so. That was really, really cool, actually. And I got into surfing and sailing and all sorts of different things. It was great.
And then you popped over to the UK.
Popped over to the UK.
I'm stressing you because we still have to roll the intro.
Absolutely. Yeah. Popped to the UK. Went to school. Lived on my own for a bit. And then I was like, you know what? I'm coming to Sweden.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, John, do you
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's roll the intro. We'll get to
Yeah,
it.
yeah, okay.
Breeze.
Amazing. I just want to say that I'm under the weather today because I did something that I'm not allowed to talk about, but it involved blindfolds and copious amounts of alcohol.
Fair. Let me just say, so I messaged you last night. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, bro, the typical text, yo, are we on for 8 o'clock in the morning? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My time. So some time passes. I didn't hear Victor, and then I'm like, okay, cool. Then I get a text from Victor. It's like, but it's not Victor. It's your girlfriend. It's like, hey, it's your girlfriend's name. And then it's like, yo, yeah, Victor. Yeah, I think he'll be good for tomorrow, maybe, but he's out. He's passed out. You know what I mean? So I was like, fair. The boy has some fun, clearly. You know what I mean? So kudos to you for being here today, bro.
I'm so impressed with this man right now that he's actually gotten up.
Yeah, bro. I've been crouching around like this all day because I'm not been feeling it. But she did think that you meant 8 a.m. Sweden time, and she was like, "No way, he's gonna be up." Yeah. I was like, "No."
Yo, Aidan, were you involved in these festivities too, or?
No, unfortunately not. I only saw the aftermath this morning when I came to see Victor, and he welcomed me in, slouched over. It's like, welcome in, Aidan.
I gave him some reindeer meat. I got some reindeer meat from my grandma.
Yeah, I saw that. How was it?
It was amazing. I was so surprised. I was like, how could something be so tender and so flavorful?
This is shit.
It really is.
That's crazy. Yeah,
okay, but you said we need to make this a quick one. So, fast week in review. We've been buried in schoolwork. It's just insane how much they've put on our shoulders, John.
Yeah.
Jeez.
John, it's insanity. So we're doing microeconomics,
global challenges, moment, and data analytics, right?
Yeah. And data analytics consists of statistics and mathematics.
Yeah.
You guys doing coding and stuff in that course?
We're gonna do it.
Yeah. That's coming up soon.
Python or R?
R. John, are you good? Do you know R?
Bro, I'm a mastermind at R, bro.
Okay, amazing. You help me. You'll help me.
Yeah, fair. That's reasonable. I'm actually now I'm transitioning to just using Python because that's what everyone uses in the real world. R is super academic, you know what I mean? But if you know it, then it's okay, you can survive, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
I'm now switching over to Python. I'm just doing everything in Python. So
okay.
If you got any questions, just hit me up. That's
nice.
Easy.
What? yeah. So as like we had a lot of hectic schoolwork,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We had that one microeconomics assignment,
Yeah,
which, Victor and I tried to do it the other day
yeah.
before we had the lecture for it that taught us
Mm.
how to do it. And that didn't work.
No.
We waited for the lecture, looked at the lecture, still didn't know how to do it. I think I spent a total of like 16, 17 hours on that one
Yeah.
assignment. I don't know
Yeah.
how long you
Jeez.
spent
Yeah.
on it. Like
Yeah. Yeah. So
How much
it's
is assignments worth, bro? Like,
a point.
1 point, yeah, out of
okay.
17
So you
total.
get from these hand-in assignments, you get a point, and then you get them because they want to incentivize you to study right before the exam periods, and then you have the exam. So let's say you can get 20 points for 20 hand-in assignments, and then
Mhm.
you can get 80 points on the exam is a max.
Word.
Yeah.
I feel you. Bro, you guys are in it, man. You guys are in the school world.
Mhm.
Like,
But yeah, so you just left the school world and you're
I
in the
just
real
left it.
world. So what's been going on this past week in the real
Um,
world?
Yeah.
real world. Well, my work hasn't started yet. Starting next month.
Mhm.
But I have been working, as you know, like been writing the songs every day,
Yeah.
working on that,
Yeah.
and then also this entire last past week has just been packed with a bunch of meetings because we were launching. So we my team and we made this product for like musicians. It's called Shori. Basically, anyone in the music industry is basically like a virtual assistant for the music business. So you answer any questions in the music business, right? So that's launching tomorrow. So
That's huge.
yeah, it's pretty cool. So we're actually basing off of AI. We're using like natural language processing. So there's a lot of code.
Yeah.
A lot of time went into it. A lot of people tested it. Now we're ready to
Mhm.
finally like put it out into the
Nice.
world.
Nice.
So tomorrow, soft launch is happening. So like we just been scrambling, trying to get everything together, making sure the website's fine, making sure everything's good.
Mhm.
And yeah, bro, that's like breathing, waking up again, sleeping, just trying to
Mhm.
figure out how to make this as perfect as possible for tomorrow. You know what I mean? So that's what's
Okay.
going on my end, man.
This is interesting, and this is something I have to dive deeper into.
Yeah.
But you actually worked with wiring on boats and stuff, and
Yeah.
some data. Because that hit my mind when you were talking about coding, John.
Yeah. Because my dad, I mean, he works in like marine electronics and so on, but I was always really good with computers. So, I'd spend like hours at a time in like the bottom end of boats and like look at going through all the wires, all the computer systems and so on.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was hard work. That was hard labor, but you know what? It was fine because sometimes like they give me a bottle of wine at the end or something, so it was always worth it.
John,
Yeah.
this guy he hasn't even lived in the 90s, and he's like older than us two
Yo, that's
combined.
crazy, bro.
He's so mature, and might I add, handsome as well. Like,
Yo, you're born in 2000s, bro?
I'm born in 2001, bro.
Jeez. Yo, you're younger than my little brother, bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
he's mine and Negi's adopted child. We've
yeah,
Fair.
adopted him.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
So the way we work, John, is that he gives me the brain power and the intellect, and I give him clout, social clout in school.
basically. I think it's a good deal actually. It's been working out.
That's a reasonable trade-off for sure. Like,
Yeah, that's what you gotta do
for sure.
sometimes. Okay, should we head into Chopped Up?
Let's do it.
John, has anything caught your radar?
Yeah, so recently I saw that Microsoft just released what's called Surface Duo, which is their new product, which is basically somewhere between a smartphone and a tablet kind of thing. It's foldable,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to change the way we work because you hold it and it's quite wide, so you can't hold it like a smartphone, but it's not a tablet either. It's very confusing, and I've already been seeing things saying like, people might not understand the concept right now, but it might eventually catch on because they're trying to change the way people look at productivity.
Yeah, I would. MKBHD said that it's mind-blowingly thin, So it's their take of a folding device, you know, John. How you've seen the Duo, right?
I've seen it. I don't know, like, I mean, I think the market's pretty small right now. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, it'll probably be for those people who just love tech and they just want to
Yeah.
get into it like early. But in terms of like that in between phones and tablets, I think we're not ways away, but like we're not there like right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but then you also have things like the Surface. When the Surface line of laptops came out, originally, you know, that really didn't catch on. People didn't understand the purpose. Why would you have a laptop that's a tablet in that size, you know?
But I think like to that point, I feel like that's more like that stretch is more reasonable. You know what I mean? Because like, okay, everyone is always looking for like a faster, more portable laptop. You know what I mean? Like, I love Surfaces. Surfaces are like 30 inches big as my laptop right now, but I can fit in my bag. I can hold it. I can run with it if I wanted to. But I like phones. I mean, you're either gonna stick with Android or you're gonna be an Apple guy. So like, we'll see what happens. I think it's an interesting concept for sure, but Microsoft is just out here like putting stuff out. You know what I mean? Like,
But it just hit
they're
me.
trying.
You're not an Apple guy.
I'm not an Apple guy, no.
You have a
Really?
what is it? It's a Samsung watch.
S10e.
We have an intruder, bro.
Yeah. Well, it's a Samsung smartwatch.
This is a
Garmin?
Michael Kors smartwatch, I believe.
Michael Kors.
But it's an
Oh,
Android
whoa.
smartwatch.
And he has what's the tablet?
The Samsung Galaxy Book. So
Galaxy Book. Yeah.
Oh, so this guy, you're Android, eh? You're intruding the space.
He's on the dark side.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think in terms of like Google and Apple, they both do a very good job of like keeping you in their ecosystem.
Yeah.
And like my parents are like really big Apple fans and so on. So, you know, like I get it. And it's like really good for productivity. It's really easy to use and so on. I think for me, my preference is I like to be able to explore the possibilities and change things up. And
I feel you.
yeah. So I think it really depends on what you're looking for in terms of your productivity in daily life.
No, you're right. Like for me, like Apple just made sense because that's where all like the good creative apps are. So like Logic, for example, is what I use like every day. Like you can't use it on Windows, right?
Yeah.
So it just made sense.
Then you have to switch software completely, right?
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah.
Yo, Victor's over here dead, bro. Like I'm looking at him. He's like
yeah, I'm contemplating just
keep eyes open. Keep eyes open.
He's really trying.
Yeah.
Fair.
Moreover, okay, John, have you? I think. Okay, would you buy the Surface Duo? If you don't know, so apparently the hardware is super sick, but they've been working on it for a long time. So the software and the internals, like the Snapdragon and stuff, they're not really up to date. But okay, so would you buy it? Let's say you have the means to get it if you want it, but do you think you would?
Yes.
You would go for it, John?
I think if I had the means, I'd probably buy it and see what's good. You know what I mean? Just to experience it. Like, yeah, I'd probably buy it.
Okay. So would you spend your hard-earned money? Like, you know how you bought a new iPhone, John? Would you go and buy this thing?
Yo, if I had the
obviously
means,
everyone,
if I had the means, I'd buy it. But if
bro,
right now,
what are you talking
right
about?
now,
you have the
right
means.
now,
I've seen the brand new
buy
TVs in your studio room and all these things, bro. Stop.
I wouldn't buy it, bro. Like right now, I'm happy with my phone. Like if I get to a point, like how MKBHD like test phones is like, yo, it's my daily driver for the day. Like I'd probably bet just to see how the other side lives. You know what I mean? But right now, it's like
I would not buy it.
No?
No. I would love to like feel it out for 5 minutes, but then I'm like, I'd much rather enjoy an iPad Pro, a new iPad Pro with the floating stand that I'll know goes together with all my other.
Yo, when the iPad Pro comes out with like Logic Pro and like I can like connect stuff to it, then I'll get an iPad Pro.
Yeah, bro.
But they're getting there.
With the new Apple processors. You know, and they're rumored to release a 14-inch MacBook Pro with the new processors.
That's next week, right?
No,
Well,
wait, it's
this week.
tomorrow, the 15th.
That's tomorrow. That's
What?
in 2 days, bro.
Oh,
Jeez.
whoa.
It's closer than I thought, though. Like, come on.
Yeah.
True.
Time's flying.
Okay, but John, so we got it settled then. With the dual thing. Have anything caught your radar?
Not really. Just like in the new releases, I saw Microsoft again. They released. Well, they announced like the new Xbox One S.
Yeah.
So they announced the Pro version earlier this year. I don't know if you're a gamer or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the One S is supposed to be like the most. It's super small. Like I saw like your average consumer, like that YouTube guy, like he had it, and it's supposed to be like the digital only version. Costs $299. Supposed to release this holiday season, which is going to be like competing against like PS5, which is supposed to be upwards like $700 possibly. You know what I mean? So like now it's like, I don't know.
But then this comes into the category of like the Wii back in the day, the Nintendo Wii, because that was like, you know, super small.
But also like
super
smartphones,
affordable.
kind. No, wait, yeah.
But like, I don't know. I won't say Wii just because like you have the same graphics. You know what I mean? Like
That's true.
Wii was like Nintendo's. I don't know. I'd say you can still compete with the PS5s.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I think it'll have potentially the same impact just because of that pricing and because of the availability.
Yeah.
It might have the same impact as a product like the Wii had.
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
Might have a bigger impact just because now like you're competing directly with like the blockbuster games. You know what I mean? That the PS5 will have. So it's like, I mean, I am torn. I was trying to buy a PS5. I might buy a PS5 because like all my boys are on PlayStation. So I'm like,
yes, John, don't be stupid and go Xbox. Right? Then,
bro,
no.
Yo,
Oh, we're lagging.
I'm not gonna lie. Let's go between PlayStation 5. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. Repeat.
I said if you do a deep dive comparison on the PlayStation 5, the only pro of I don't know where your stance, Aidan, on these consoles, but for me, I love the Xbox controller. Except like if the Xbox controller was rechargeable, like I'd be Xbox controller all day. You know what I mean? Like if you ever hold a PS5 controller for more than an hour playing like COD or whatever, like your hands cramp up, bro. It's not made for your hands. You know what I mean? Secondly, the only reason I get a PS5 is because all my boys have PS5 and they want to play with my boys. You know what I mean? Like,
and all your boys have PS5 for a reason, John. So don't go.
Yo, my boys have PS5 because everyone else has the PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like, that's the reason.
To have.
You got to convince them. You got to be the change.
No, Aidan.
So why PlayStation over Xbox, Victor?
Because it's more stylish. It says a lot about the person if they're.
How is it more stylish? Did you see the PS5, bro? Like, what do you say?
No. I'm talking about. It's like comparing drinking like cheap shit wine to a really expensive fine.
Nah. It's really Apple and Android, bro. That's all it is. Like that's that comparison.
Yeah, and PlayStation
so
is
like,
Apple.
That's difficult to say, bro. I mean, actually, technically, PlayStation should be Android because they're more Android users and they're more PlayStation users.
That's a good point.
Than
but
Xbox.
No. If you look at pricing, PlayStation has always been the more expensive avenue. And if you buy the PS5 and you want to do 4K 120 FPS, then you also have to buy a brand new ultra high definition Mega Master TV. You know, so it's like an investment of I don't know.
Fair.
Couple of
Fair.
grand.
I just need 2 games, bro. I just need 2K. Not 3 games. 2K, FIFA, and Call of Duty. I'm good, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need anything else. So, like, for me, like, some people are stuck on, like, oh, man, the flagship PlayStation games. Like, I need to play them. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the games that I want, like, they're on both of them. So,
wait,
I'll probably go with the PlayStation.
I had an Xbox and I had a PlayStation.
Oh, so you had both? Yeah.
So
if you want an Xbox, you just get both.
Yeah,
that's what you do.
True.
You cannot just own an Xbox.
True. I mean, like, I feel like
PlayStation, or you get both if you want an Xbox, bro.
Fair. That's reasonable.
You know, if you
But
have the
I'll
means to
probably
do
just
it.
start with the PlayStation.
Yeah.
I just love the controller, man. Like the Xbox controller fire.
Mm-hmm.
For
They
real.
definitely worked on it for a long time. They got a very good
Oh, yeah.
model going.
Facts.
Yeah.
Customizations are crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like these consoles actually having a big cultural impact now, aren't they?
Yeah.
In terms of, like, they divide a lot of people, but they also bring so many people together. Like it's a whole
100%.
community just built around these literal like electric boxes, basically, which is
crazy.
insane. How
And
much
they
influence
will
they have.
shoot you. It's like Black Mirror, shoot you into this world where it's like, you know, it's different rules. And
Sometimes how it feels, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Gaming's here to stay for sure. You know what I mean? Like it's not going anywhere. It's just gonna get more valuable.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're gonna tap into that more. Like in the business world, started tapping into it. So now that's just gonna continue. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
for sure.
Interesting. The last thing you chopped up, I just wanna promote the All In podcast with my personal god, Shamath Paliapatia. Love that guy. They released a new episode and I listened to it and it was really good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll link it in the description so you guys can see that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yo, so what's this segment?
Wait, the pick of the week. Puffy?
Yeah. I'm not doing it. Yo, Aidan has to do it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what you say is Puffy. No. Puffy, take it away. Is what you say.
All right, Puffy, take it away.
Hey yo, what's going on? This is DJ Puffy, Red Bull 3-star world champion, and this is the Breeze pick of the week. Check it out, yo.
Make no mistake, oh yeah. It's long time we talk about this soca. Gone global, international turntable. DJ, play one for the hot girl now. We love how
Right, so you just heard Bodyline by Olatunji. Artist from Trinidad, my home country, Trinidad and Tobago. And, you know, this song was, I think it was an American Idol, one of those shows, maybe America's Got Talent. No,
America's Got Talent, I think.
Yeah? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was like, 2 years ago maybe now?
Probably.
Yeah. And, you know, it's a big change for Trinidad. He was really trying to get Trinidad's music on the map because, you know, we have so many different styles there. And yeah, I thought it was really impressive. I thought it was worthwhile showing this week.
Yeah.
Sure.
Really nice song. Refreshing.
Yo, before we go, I want to ask Aidan, yo, who's your favorite artist from Trinidad?
Kess.
Okay, that was a good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
You?
I have to go.
Mine is voice.
Nyla Blackman or Cass. Cass is solid.
But
Nyla Blackman is like more like she'd go further for sure.
Yeah, definitely. No,
Yeah.
she's really good.
I would pick Voice because
Voice is solid.
because I've met him.
Fair.
You know, he's a homeboy.
Subtle flex.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, like Marshall is vibes too. You know what I mean? Like,
Marshall is vibes, yeah.
Honorary mention for Marshall.
Exactly.
Okay, so what do you have upcoming this coming week, John? Let's start with you.
This week, so we got the Shorty launch coming up tomorrow. That's probably the biggest thing that's happened this week. Yeah, I guess that's it. Every day, just writing songs. We got writing camps happening, and yeah, bro, that's it.
And what about you, Aidan?
I don't know how much stuff I have going on this week, honestly. Probably a lot of work. I imagine. I think we have a little midterm test next week.
Yeah.
So
He's already?
Yeah. So you know, working hard.
That's crazy, man.
On that grind every day.
John, this is like, so my girlfriend, she did a biomedical sciences bachelor, and that's heavy in the UK, which is even more. But this is just like, she saw what we had to do, and like, it's crazy. It's just crazy.
Yo, you see how I get through it. You know what I mean? Like,
it's fun though, you know. As long as you're having fun, as long as you're
true,
stay committed, stay passionate, you know,
Yeah.
then it's no problem. It's
Yeah.
hard
It's
work,
just
but it's no problem.
it's the journey, you know what I mean? Like it's
Exactly.
the journey you're on, man. Like it's
Yeah.
gonna come to an end, then it's gonna have another journey. It's gonna be like 10 times
Yeah.
harder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's all it is, man.
Yeah.
I wish you guys the best of luck this week on that
Yeah.
midterm.
Next week is the midterm. Like,
Next week?
But,
This
Well,
week
good luck,
is
bros.
this week is a studying week for the midterm, so
yeah.
that's gonna be the hard part.
Wow.
Yeah. Fit in the
Wow.
studying with everything that we have to do already. I don't know.
I know, insane.
Crazy. But yeah, so just go and bury myself in the books. Yeah, that's the plan. And well, John, thank you for gracing us with your presence here at the Breeze podcast.
Been great.
Yeah, shout out to Aidan for coming through for real, bro. Appreciate you.
Nice to
I'm
be here.
sorry, I dragged it down this episode, but I'm just not feeling it.
Bro, go recover. You know what I mean? Like
Fetus
get
position, just like
your electrolytes in, you know.
yeah.
And we'll link up for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Peace out, boys.
Peace out, guys.
Later.
Boom.